How's it going, my peeps? I'm here with yet again another WWE13 online matchup, except this time it's in the classic blue steel cage match. It's Sheamus versus the great Khali, and I know yesterday I posted up the WWE13 roulette, but 2 days prior to that I didn't post any WWE13 videos, and I apologize for that. I've been trying to post up videos every single day, but the reason why I didn't post up a video for like I think 2 straight days, it's because my sleep schedule is like so screwed up. I've been getting up like at night and sleeping like, I don't know, in the afternoon. So it's pretty screwed up. Hopefully it gets back on track. And by the way, speaking of the roulette, a lot of participation in episode 1 of the WWE13 roulette, so that's pretty cool. So far the backstage brawl match is leading the match type war, I guess, or pick, but it can still change. So if you guys want something other than backstage brawl, then I don't know, thumbs up something else. There's still time, since I won't be recording the roulette for a couple of days or something, we'll see. But yeah, like I said, still time to comment for some different match types or thumbs up some other match types. And now moving on to the Attitude Era playthrough. I know I haven't posted that up yet, and like I said, I wanted to do that like on day 1 or day 2, but I ran into some issues. Got a new headset now, but there's like some renovations in the house right now, so there's a lot of noise. So if I would do the live commentary right now, there'd be a lot of noise in the background, so that would kind of interfere with the live commentary. So what I'm thinking about doing is just posting up the playthroughs without any commentary. The entire playthrough, the DX, and all the other ones. Maybe actually the other ones, I could start commentating on them, but in order to get the Attitude playthrough out for you guys and post it up, in a timely fashion, as soon as possible, I'm thinking without any live commentary that would be better, since that way I'd be able to post it up a lot sooner, since there would be no background noise in that case. Now, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it in terms of updates. And, yeah, I've talked about the roulette, talked about the online, well, we haven't talked about the online matches, but that's because there is really nothing to talk about that. Except, pretty cool that they do have a steel cage, not steel cage, I mean the classic steel cage, the blue steel cage, as an online match type. But the thing is, the steel cage match, in my opinion, definitely needs some updating, because you can't do much with the cage so far. I mean, I Irish whip Khali into the cage, but that's about it. I know there's a couple grapples you can do when he's like hanging on the ropes, but I tried, dragging him to the ropes in this steel cage match, I believe, but it didn't work. He didn't lean on the ropes. I think you have to like punch him a few times when he's close to the ropes, but that's, as far as I know, the only way to get them, leaning on the ropes so you can do a grapple on the steel cage. So I definitely think they should update the steel cage. Maybe for next year's game. I don't think they could just put out a patch and update that way. But I could see them updating it maybe in next year's game, hopefully. Because so far, really, it's only like a surrounding where you could, Irish whip your opponent onto it. Maybe do a couple grapples, but that's about it. At least the Hell in a Cell match, you could do grapples, onto the cell easily. You could hit a finisher to break the Hell in a Cell structure. Get up there, throw him off the Hell in a Cell, through the Hell in a Cell structure, and a bunch of other things. But the steel cage match, like I said, definitely needs some updating there. And I actually have an idea on how to improve steel cage matches for next year's game. What you could do is add steel cage specific finishers, or oh my god, spectacular moment steel cage finishers. Like for example, you climb up the turnbuckle, the oh my god logo pops up, and then you can do a top rope move. So if you have a top rope finisher, let's say it's a frog splash, moonsault, or any top rope finisher, it then allows you to climb up, you see your character climb up the steel cage and perform that top rope move from the top of the steel cage. And let's say you don't have a top rope finisher as, one of your finishers, it could just do some generic top rope move like a body splash or elbow drop or something like that. I think that'd be a pretty interesting addition. And you could have, limits, or I mean a requirement of 3 finishers to execute that oh my god moment, or maybe 2 finishers or 1, I don't know. And also I noticed something when you try and create a steel cage match online now, you can't make it so you can win by either pinfall or submission or escaping the cage, by climbing up the cage or through the steel cage door. You can't do all those stipulations, or those winning stipulations or ways to win in one steel cage match. You gotta choose. So if you want to play a steel cage match online, when you choose the win condition, you could either choose winning by pinfall or submission, or winning by escaping the cage, whether by steel cage door or by climbing up the cage. I think it's a bummer you can't choose all of them. So you can't, for example, have a steel cage match like last year where you could win by pinfall or submission or escaping the cage. You have to choose either escape or pin or submission, pin and submission. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. In the comments section, guys, how do you think they could improve this steel cage match for next year's game? With that said, I'm out. See ya.